I don't give a fat flying pig how much you killed your workout. Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I am Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about the concept of killing your workout. I killed my workout, big hairy dude. I killed it. I don't give a fat flying pig if you killed your workout. All I care about is, did you progress? Before I get into this topic, if you have a question for me, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So, tune in to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, lifting forums, and you'll get people that'll say, I just killed my workout. I slaughtered it. I was sweating. There was sweat going everywhere, and I had a pump, and I was pumpity-pumped. I was all pumped up, and I was sweating, and I was puking. I puked. I had a puke pail next to me while I was squatting. I nearly puked, and I couldn't breathe, and all this kind of fireworks were going off, fireworks, explosions, and car chases, and all this kind of stuff was going on during my workout. It was a... Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? That is all BS drama. None of that matters. Look deep into my eyes. None of that matters. None of that matters. Real talk here, real talk. And I'm not trying to be a jerk in this video. I want to get a little bit of tough love and reach through this little and grab a hold of you by the and just wake you up a little bit. None of that stuff matters. You don't enter the gym to puke. You don't enter the gym to get into a car chase or sweat or any of that kind of stuff. The point of power building training, most of us, let's establish that most of us want to look better. We want to build muscle. And the vehicle to do that is to get stronger. Power building or building muscle involves progressive overload, progressive training, progressive resistance, making your workout more difficult over time. That doesn't have to involve puking and car chases and fireworks and all kinds of 3-hour marathon sessions and all kinds of nonsense. No, it doesn't have to involve any theatrics. It doesn't have to involve any fireworks. It doesn't have to involve any drama or puking. In fact, you could probably only do 10 to 12 to 14 sets. I only do like 16 sets of workout. That's really all I've ever done. And you just go in and you make every set count, and you just try to progress. The magic, all I care about and all you should care about, the core of what you should care about. And hey, if you want to puke, that's great. If you want fireworks to go off, that's great. If you want car chases to go off, that's great. If you want to have a lightsaber battle with Darth Vader, that's great. Whatever you want, that's great. But the core of what you should care about is, am I progressing over time? Am I progressing over time? Last week you did 175 by 8 on bench. How many weeks did it take you to get to 175 by 9, by 10, by 11? Then you add weight. That is what you care about. That is progressive overload. So as you build your strength from a novice to a beginner to an intermediate, then as an intermediate, you might add more volume in because it becomes harder to progress in pure numbers, but you're still pushing. You still say your bench is 225 by 8. You want to get it to 225 by 10 or 11. Maybe that takes 3 months to get to. So what? That's still good intermediate progress. Say you add a little bit of volume in to help your body get motivated to push a little bit harder to get that. That's progressive overload as well. Progressive overload is all that matters over time. All this other stuff is smoke and mirrors. I don't care how many calories you burn. I don't care if you're puking. I don't care if you're in a car chase with Darth Vader. I don't care what the fleep is going on. Fleep? I don't care what the fleep is going on. The point, the vehicle to get you from where you are, skinny and weak or overweight and weak, whatever horrible body you have right now, to get you from point A to point B is progressive overload. All that other stuff doesn't matter. You don't even have to grunt. You don't have to groan. All you have to do is push every set and get stronger. Get more reps in, get more weight in, maybe add a little bit more volume as an intermediate to progress in reps, to progress in weight, to progress in tonnage, which is reps times weight for your entire workout. That is the point. That is the point, whether you're male or female. Unless you don't want to build muscle, unless you don't want to look better, then you can just go in and use weightlifting as some vehicle to burn calories. But if you're doing that, it's complete and utter waste. You're better off just doing HIIT for 20 minutes and getting out of the gym. Don't use resistance training to burn calories. Yes, it'll burn calories, but you know what? If you use it as a vehicle to get strong and add more muscle mass, that extra muscle mass you have, that'll burn so many more calories. When I didn't have a lot of muscle mass, I was only eating at like 2,300 calories a day, and it was hard for me to lose weight. Now that I've added 15 pounds of mass, I can eat around 3,200 calories a day and lose weight. So set aside the fireworks and the drama and the theatrics and the lightsabers and the car chases and all the craziness and puking and puke buckets and all that kind of, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you killed your workout. The only thing that matters is that you progress. Progressive overload. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe or yet to puke, please subscribe to my channel. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.